Will Poulter joins the Marvel Cinematic Universe as Adam Warlock in Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 3, and the actor tells people how exciting it was to join the franchise.
I didn't necessarily think I'd ever be part of one, but I was definitely a fan of Guardians in particular. You know, I kind of regarded Guardians as like the kind of cool, weird outlier that was funny and had its tongue kind of firmly planted in its cheek and was doing something different and was known for great soundtracks and these wacky characters. And I kind of always thought to myself, if I was gonna end up in that universe, you know, I belong in the weird one. And so to finally be in it is really, really cool. And a really kind of, lovely, it's a gift, really. I'm really grateful.
Will admits feeling overwhelmed taking part in the sequel and credits director James Gunn for easing him in.
I think from the outside looking in, it was like this really big, scary kind of juggernaut. And then you find out it's like a really sweet kind of cozy, fluffy little animal of a movie, you know, because James creates such a nice and friendly kind of working environment and everyone's so cool and relaxed. And I think, you know, because James has such a clear, realized vision of how he wants to make something and you know, he storyboards everything out and he's so much a visionary. He's handling all of the organizational stuff and you get to kind of just turn up and play. And that's a really, really wonderful position to be put in as an actor. You're not having to kind of like work it out and find it in the moment. It's so kind of well organized and all of that stuff is pre-established, so he just sets a really even platform for you to do your thing, and that's really fun.
Will had to be covered in gold makeup every day for the role and shares how long it took to put on.
It took a couple of hours. It wasn't too uncomfortable, to be honest with you. I would say it's like a couple of hours to get into the hair and makeup and like an hour to get out of it. And maybe you live with a little bit of gold, you know, nail polish for a little while after you finish work. So it's no big deal. But you know, to create it and the work that went into it and all the artists that contribute to that look, there's a lot of work behind all of that. And it was really amazing to watch professionals at the top of their game just execute at that level every morning and every night. It was very, very cool. I'm probably not going to be wearing it in my day-to-day life. But it definitely helped me feel like the character, and I hope it kind of, you know, is something that satisfies people's expectations of Adam Warlock.
The British star admits removing the makeup was just as hard, but was grateful for the support of his co-stars.
A lot of hookup tattoo wipes, and a lot of soap and anything that'll get it off, and hot towels, and just anything. I was just using absolutely anything. And you wear a sort of bin liner while you do it, just to, you know, catch all the gold juice, as it were. It is really funny, like swapping stories with like Dave and like Zoe about like the makeup and whatnot, and you know, the experience of it, because they have even more, and Karen, you know, they have even more intense experiences of makeup than I do. But they were able to give me kind of little sort of like tips here and there, or just their solidarity in being in that makeup.
Will jokes that his imagination has traveled to new heights since doing the film.
My flying dreams have increased in quality exponentially. I mean, they are really, my flying dreams were, like, flying dreams are great. You get a flying dream and that's fun. Mine are now, I mean, movie quality. My flying dreams, and I can go for a while before I come back down, and I'll, you know, spin around a bit, and I'll, I've really enjoyed those. I hope I have one tonight.
For more with Will Poulter, pick up this week's issue of People on newsstands Friday.